Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends of Runeterra. I'm GicaForta, and today we are going to continue One Day, One Deck series. And, well, I've been trying to ladder up. I've been trying to, let's say, increase the collection by unlocking various parts in the unlock trees for all the regions. And I decided to toy around with the regions themselves and try to mix them up and see how exactly they interact and what possible outcome can you get for mixing various regions together. So I took Demacia and tried to find something decent with it. Although I would incline towards a Demacia Ionia deck, I really wanted to see how Demacia with Noxus behaves. So what I did is put this thing together. We've got a Fleet Feather Tracker, Ranger's Resolve, give allies tough this round, Bright Steel Protector, Crimson Disciple, Purify, Single Combat Draven, 3 copies of it, Loyal Badger Bear, Relentless Pursuit, Vanguard Redeemer. Vanguard Redeemer is actually pretty interesting because when I'm summoned, draw a unit if an ally died this turn. We're going to trade a lot with this. I made it to be mostly mid-range. The amount of spells here is decent, only 13. Oh, there's a little battery. Right on the spot, right? We've got 6 champs. Okay, the curve looks pretty nicely. Although I do have quite the build-up for 6 costs there. I'm not that happy with that. But all in all, I think, given the fact that it's mid-range, we do want to have some stuff for the mid to late game. So, for now, I think I'm pretty happy with the result. Relentless Pursuit, I mentioned. Oh, Relentless Pursuit. Yeah, Rally. You can play this and basically attack a second time. Vanguard Redeemer, Grizzled Ranger, Riposte. Riposte give an ally +3 and barrier this round. We've got 1 copy of Garen because it's the only copy we've got. Radiant Guardian, 3 copies. When I'm summoned, grant me lifesteal and tough if an ally died this round. Has very nice synergies with all the other good cards here like Riposte and with, of course, with Relentless Pursuit and with Single Combat. Also that tough helps a lot with it surviving. Trifarian Shieldbreaker. This is mostly for damage output. Fearsome 6/5 for a 5 cost. Pretty good. Armored Tusk Rider. This one is actually pretty good against an opponent that basically just started to run out of cards, and he only relies on those flimsy creatures to defend in order to pull like a combo off or something like that. So I only take damage from enemy units with 5+ power, meaning if an enemy unit blocks this one and has only 2 attack, then the damage is disregarded. Back to back, give 2 allies +3/+3 this round. Excellent for pushing lethal when your opponent thinks that is in the safe zone with just 5 HP left or 6 HP left. On their Nexus, you can push for 6 additional damage. This serves as a pretty good win condition in some situation. Only 1 copy of 3 other Bold, and 2 copies of Darius and 1 Unyielding Spirit. Well, I must say, while testing out this deck, I did manage to cast an Unyielding Spirit on a leveled up Darius. And it was pretty amazing. Too bad it was off camera. The match was very fun. But nonetheless, we're gonna give it a go on camera and see how it behaves for, I think, for a 3rd time. Played 2 matches, lost the first one and did some modifications to the deck. I basically added the Crimson Disciple, which is a much better card for the early game than the initial card that I had picked up. Now, Purify here is situational at best. You may never use it. In my opinion, it's very good against late game creatures that have Drain. But other than that, I don't know, maybe you want to eliminate a Scout. Destroy the Scout keyword. So that's also good. But in the rest of the cases, you pretty much want the stuff to be... I don't know, like, I thought the first match was against an Ephemeral deck. And I had both Purify in hand at one point. And the only... there was a creature that I could have casted Purify on. And it was a 7/7 with Lifesteal. But it was Ephemeral, so... The game would have hit lethal, at least for me. I would have lost the game then if I wouldn't have, you know, silenced that lifesteal creature. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, casting the Purify on the Ephemeral 7/7, that only brought much more pain and hurt for 2 more rounds. I still lost the game, but yeah, so I think this could be removed and replaced, but if you're in late game and want to prevent your opponent from draining and you want to push for lethal, it's still good. I don't know. Please leave a comment below what you think about Purify, and I'll probably look into it. I'm most definitely looking into it because I look and read every comment posted. Yeah. So let's hop on to some gameplay and let's see how this deck behaves on camera. Maybe we get lucky, maybe we don't. Okay, and we've been matched with a Bilgewater Shadow Isles deck consisting of Maokai and Nautilus. Well, this is going to be fun. I haven't played against tossing decks yet. Deep and toss and deep and toss. Well, here comes Crimson Disciple. I still think this card is a very good addition to this deck. Helps with survivability against aggro decks, while also being able to punish control decks, dealing area of effect spells. Let's see what happens now. He decides to block there too. That's going to be 2 damage. Yep. Now, I don't want to use the spinning axe. I could have. The thing is, if I use the spinning axe, would have been forced to throw away something. Which I don't want to. At least not now. Now I can, because I have 2 spinning axes. I can throw one away and use the other. But 2 more damage. Nope. Withering Veil. Aha. Again, another reason why Crimson Disciple is so good. Withering Veil deal 1 to all creatures. Enemy creatures, that is. My opponent is going to take an additional 2 damage to the Nexus. Now, why you want Draven dead? The alternative would have been to use a Riposte, which, I don't know, I have 3 copies of Draven. Don't think I want to use a Riposte on Draven. At least not in this early stage of the game. That thing is for later use. Yeah, sure, I could have leveled up Draven, but Draven is easy to remove, especially against control decks, which is what my opponent is playing. I mean, you have to control the game until you have tossed enough stuff in order to take over the helm of the match. Drain. 3-2 drain. Scout round of attack. No blockers, 4 damage. Okay. I'm almost entirely certain that my opponent is packing up something. Probably that's why lack of defense. We'll probably see it soon. Could put Cytheria the Bold. Cytheria. Cytheria the Bold. Cytheria. What? She'll help us a lot next turn. Opponent is not attacking yet. Perhaps after we pass this one. But let's be on the safe side. We can make all of our creatures tough. Let's get rid of that challenger. We don't want that to challenge stuff that we want to keep on board. No reply. Great. And pass. My opponent has passed. It's our turn to attack. Quite a handful we have. But the thing is, if I think we'll just rely on our trusty old scout. Just try to push some damage. See if our opponent reacts. We are forcing here. We are forcing our opponent to use stuff. Either mana. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, Grasp of the Undying. And Cytheria will probably die. So we're gonna negate that. If the creature is dead, can't drain, but the thing is, the duel itself was against a lifesteal creature, so my opponent still drained. Wasn't the best option there, but at least we got the enemy board down 1 creature. Looks like we won't be able to push. If this dude survives here. Yeah, my opponent is out of mana, so we're safe. Yeah, excellent. 7 damage. That was nice. Uh-oh. 6-5. Terror of the Tides. That's a bit nasty. Darius, I choose you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Uh-oh. I think we're pretty fine to let 5 damage rip. I mean, we're at 20. We can use both of our creatures next turn. We can play the scout first and deal 4 damage if my opponent decides to block, and then we can use the spinning axes on Darius to jump over that 1 HP left. Okay, my opponent did not react. I think he saw through my move. Yep, he saw through it. I want something to die here. I mean, even if it's my own creature. So something needs to die. Because I want a 5/5 lifesteal on the board this round. I want to drop it. Uh-oh. Actually, I think that's pretty okay. We're gonna get a badger bear. Let's add some damage to Darius, and it's not going to be lethal, but we are going to get close. Excellent. Lifesteal, 5/5. Come at me, bro. And if we get another creature next next round, or the next 2 rounds, we can transform that into a challenger. We've got Garen. Uh-oh. My opponent just hit deep. He's in deep pockets. Luckily, there's no drain yet. Oh, 7/7. Good lord. So again, yeah, I'm having a silence in hand, which is pretty much useless. How much damage is there? It's 8 damage. We can block this. We're just gonna get 7. And we're gonna use the challenger next round to try to push for lethal. See if it works. Okay. We have no overwhelm. Let's see if we draw any. No, we did not. I think that's more than enough to end the game.
You will be scoured from this land.
That's 10 damage. 10 damage, not sure if my opponent will be able to block. Although 11 mana. Lure of the Depths. That's just gonna draw another card. But during combat, you cannot summon units. And this is basically the end of the game. We managed to beat down a deep deck. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result. Duct tape and wire altogether. A very big shout out to my channel supporters. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Cheers.